Hello everybody, this is STL Weather Meteorologist Bobby Stoll here with this week's edition of Forecast Friday. As is usual with our Forecast Fridays, we will start with observations from across the area. We are starting with data from yesterday at 2:30 p.m. and we will forward to today at 12:30. Well, of course the stations are all offline. So the best data we can use is 8:30 a.m. this morning, and that's how we will do our observations. So let's pan through the data now. Zoom in and pan through the data. This is 2:30. As you can see, the temperature and the dew point have been relatively steady. Now over in Bethalto, there was fog reported, and it makes sense because the dew point was 1 degree shy of the actual temperature, so the air was nearly 100% saturated. And the fog dissipated, and then over here at Spirit and Chesterfield there was fog, but dissipated, and then the dew points have since been steadily rising. Now there, again, more fog at Regional in Bethalto. And we had some drizzle here at Lambert. Okay, now they're offline. So most recent observations put it at temperature 32 in Bethalto, and then 37 at Lambert and Chesterfield. Dew points were well below, except for Bethalto, where the dew point was 2 degrees shy. And Belleville actually put an observation in. Yeah, they were 100% saturated with rain as well. So it was pretty interesting this morning. And wind data now. Let's go. Okay, this is back. This is 2:30 yesterday, and we are going through to 8:30 today. So 12:30 yesterday to 8. Excuse me. So 12:30 yesterday, light winds all across the area. And then since then, the winds have been still relatively light. Yep, pretty much no winds today. So wind's not going to be a factor at all today. Frontal position, let's look at the frontal map. As you can see, we got high pressure parked over the top of St. Louis right now. So that's helped keeping everything nice and dry. I am watching the stationary front out here just east of Denver right now, and the low pressure system with it. As that begins tracking towards St. Louis, you can see it crawl towards St. Louis. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on that one. That'll probably be a player next week, start of the work week next week, is when that should be a player. Here's the radar and satellite combo. You can see a low pressure system swirling over here, just over the top of central New York. And you can see some development over here in California. And there's that front. There's that front firing up. Some storms behind the front, actually. Okay, it's 1:06. Oh, the timer's right down there. I was looking at the clock, and it's right there. So there's some development behind the front. There's not really any development in front or along the front. It's mainly behind, because as you see here on the map, the front currently is positioned here, and it extends down from, stationary part of it anyway, extends down from western South Dakota into western Nebraska, extreme northeastern Colorado, extreme southwestern Kansas, through Oklahoma down into Texas, and then it's parked right just north of Dallas. So development is actually behind, whoops, wrong tab. The development is behind the front. And local radar is not working on here today, so I have decided to use Radar Scope, which is what you guys see whenever I do severe weather coverage. As you can see on Radar Scope, there is nothing. Everything here on the radar is ground clutter. So my forecast for this weekend, temperatures are going to stay about where they're at, based on the satellite. Satellite is predicting low clouds, so actually that's going to keep the temperatures a little cooler. But I would definitely, temperatures will be a little cooler this weekend. little cooler right near where we're already at. It's extremely thunderstorm. Rain will stay clear. No rain this weekend at all. Winds will be light. Temperatures, again, will be about where they're at or maybe a bit colder. So with that, this is STO Weather Meteorologist Bobby Stillwell signing off, wishing you all a pleasant weekend. Stay safe, and as always, take care.